Ever wondered if Bitcoin could be a government conspiracy? Now that's a question that stirs the pot, isn't it? It's a common suspicion, a whisper in the dark corners of the internet, a headline that sells newspapers. But where does this suspicion come from? The answer is simple: fear of the unknown. Bitcoin, with its complex algorithms and cryptographic jargon, can seem like a labyrinth to the uninitiated. And when we don't understand something, it's natural to imagine the worst, hence the birth of the conspiracy theory. Bitcoin, a government scheme. But let's pump the brakes on our imagination for a second. Bitcoin's design is actually quite transparent. Every line of code is out there, open for all to see, to question, to scrutinize. But what if I told you that you could verify Bitcoin's legitimacy for yourself? Yes, you heard right. You have the power to dispel these misconceptions. So, are you ready to embark on this journey of discovery? Here's a fact: Bitcoin operates on an open source code. Now, if you're not a tech whiz, you might be wondering, what on earth does that mean? Well, in the simplest terms, open source software is like a recipe for a cake. The recipe is available for everyone to see, use, modify, and even share. It's a transparent approach to creating software, and it's the philosophy that Bitcoin runs on. You see, the Bitcoin code is out there, in the open, for anyone with an interest to see. It's like a book with no locked chapters, a song with no muted notes. Nothing is hidden. Whether you're a seasoned coder or a curious bystander, you can take a deep dive into the Bitcoin code, exploring its nooks and crannies, understanding its framework, and verifying its authenticity. This is a far cry from the usual secrecy we often associate with government operations. There are no smoke-filled back rooms, no classified documents, no hushed whispers. Instead, there's a digital world where everything is out in the open, available for scrutiny, examination, and even improvement. It's a world where the mantra is show, don't tell. And this transparency isn't just philosophical, it's practical. It means that every transaction, every piece of data, every aspect of the Bitcoin network's operation is open to inspection. It's a way of ensuring accountability, trustworthiness, and above all, security. With Bitcoin, there's no magic trick, no hidden hand, no sleight of code. Everything operates in the light of day, visible for all to see. It's a system that invites you to look under the hood, to understand how it works, and to see for yourself that there's no hidden agenda, no secret conspiracy. So, you don't have to take anyone's word for it. You don't have to blindly trust a faceless entity. With Bitcoin, you're not just a passive participant, you're an active verifier. You can check the Bitcoin code yourself. You can see for yourself that it's not a government conspiracy, but a transparent, open source and community-driven endeavor. You might think, I'm no coder. How can I understand Bitcoin's code? Here's some delightful news for you. You don't need to be a coding expert to understand the basics of Bitcoin's code. In fact, it's been made accessible for anyone who's curious enough to delve into it. You see, Bitcoin's code is not some insurmountable fortress of complex algorithms. It's a blueprint, a set of instructions that tells a computer what to do, just like how clicking on Firefox tells your computer to open that browser. You're probably thinking, but I've never dealt with code before. That's okay. There's a wealth of online resources available to help you decipher this code. Websites like GitHub offer a collaborative platform where you can view Bitcoin's open source code and even contribute if you're feeling adventurous. But how about understanding what each line of code does? That's where AI-based tools come into play. There are AI chatbots like GPT, which can simplify the code for you, almost like translating a foreign language into your mother tongue. You can ask GPT to explain line by line what the code is doing. It's like having a personal tutor who's available 24/7, ready to demystify the world of Bitcoin's code. And let's put to bed any fears of government backdoors. Given the open source nature of Bitcoin's code, it's practically impossible for a government or any entity to secretly alter the code. Any changes would be glaringly obvious to the coding community. So you can check the code yourself or ask your trusty AI assistant to verify there are no hidden backdoors. Remember, in the realm of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, the mantra is don't trust, verify. It's a far cry from the fiat world where we're often told don't verify, trust. But with Bitcoin, you hold the power of verification in your hands. So even without a programming background, you can verify the Bitcoin code. In the Bitcoin and crypto world, there's a saying, don't trust, verify. This mantra is more than just a catchy phrase. It's the lifeblood of cryptocurrencies, the fundamental principle that sets them apart from traditional fiat currencies. You see, in the world of Bitcoin, trust is replaced by transparency. It's not about blindly believing in an entity or institution. Instead, it's about having the ability to inspect, understand, and verify the workings of the system yourself. This is the power of verification, and it's a significant shift from the world we're used to. In the conventional fiat system, we're often asked to trust without verification. We're expected to believe that our money is safe and secure, that it's being managed responsibly. Governments and financial institutions act as gatekeepers, controlling the flow of information. But how can we truly know what's happening behind those closed doors? How can we confirm that our trust is not misplaced? The answer is we can't. Not without transparency, not without the ability to verify. Enter Bitcoin. Its open source nature allows anyone with an internet connection to view its code. Not only can you see what it's doing, but you can also validate it line by line. You can check for yourself if there's any backdoor for any government to step in or change its behavior. With Bitcoin, you don't have to rely on someone else's word. You can verify the integrity of the system yourself. You hold the power of verification in your hands, and this is a powerful tool. It's about accountability, autonomy, and empowerment. It's about taking control of your financial future and having the ability to verify the system you're investing in. It's a paradigm shift, a move away from don't verify, trust, to don't trust, verify. So with Bitcoin, you hold the power of verification in your hands. Now that you know how to verify Bitcoin's code, why not give it a try? You see, the power to validate and confirm what you've been told is right there in your hands. It's a tool, a weapon even, to break free from the shackles of blind faith and step into the light of knowledge and understanding. Imagine being able to pull back the curtain on the world's most popular cryptocurrency, to see for yourself what makes it tick, to confirm whether it's a tool of freedom or a government conspiracy. The beauty of Bitcoin is that its very nature gives you that power. It invites you, yes you, to explore its inner workings, to question, to verify, and to trust based on your own findings. It's not just about dispelling misconceptions or debunking conspiracy theories. It's about empowering yourself with knowledge and understanding. It's about not just taking someone's word for it, but being able to see it for yourself, to confirm it with your own two eyes. And that's a powerful thing, my friends. The beauty of Bitcoin, the beauty of blockchain technology, is in its transparency. It's an open book, waiting for you to turn its pages. It's an uncharted territory, waiting for you to map it out. It's a mystery, waiting for you to solve it. And the best part? You don't need anyone's permission to do so. You don't need to trust. You can verify. So why not take that step? Why not dive into the fascinating world of Bitcoin? Why not arm yourself with the power of verification and explore the intricate workings of this digital marvel? It might seem a little daunting at first, but trust me, the journey is worth it. And who knows? You might just find that Bitcoin is not what you thought it was. You might just find that it's so much more. So go ahead, dive into the world of Bitcoin, armed with the power of verification. You might be surprised at what you find.